What is up, my shining stars? It is your girl Jessica Renee, and I'm back with another video. Okay, as you can tell by the title, I'm back with the story time. Okay, so the story time that, first of all, can we adjust my new hair? Like, it's like hat kind of day, guys, but like, I promise you, if you follow me on social medias, like, you've seen me pop out with this hair. Okay, and YouTube, you're gonna see it real soon without the hat, but like today was just like a hat kind of day. It's like rainy and stuff like that, so yeah, I'm wearing a hat for now. New filming space. Okay, new filming space. I have been like trying to do things to like better my video quality, better my video content. Like, I got my long nails back too, guys. Like, so much has been going on, okay? And I haven't been vlogging because I don't know. Get on me, because I don't know why I haven't been vlogging. Okay, so before we get into this video, I just want to point out, you guys, if you haven't watched my Rich Chat series, episode 1, go watch that. I'm gonna link it in this video for you guys. It's probably gonna pop up on the screen, but if you haven't watched it, go watch it, because baby, we be talking about some things in the Rich Chat. Okay, this is the Rich Chat logo, so this is my own hat. Yeah, I'm getting to it. I also have a shirt with the Rich Chat logo on it, but I'm not wearing it today. But you know, we wear green because you want money, you know what I mean? I'm annoying. Okay, so yeah, I probably talk more about the merch that's coming soon for this series and the next Rich Chat episode, which I'm gonna record after this. So anyways, make sure you guys are watching every single upload, because I'm only gonna do a limited amount for the first launch for my merch, and then depending on how that goes, then I'll launch. If not, then it'll be like some limited edition type stuff. Okay, so now let's get into the story time. Okay, so the story time that I'm telling you is like not from like this job, my last job. Like, this is like 2 jobs ago or so. Like, this is, I'm not gonna tell y'all the place because I don't want no issues. And oh, I got my nose pierced. Have I ever been on my channel with my nose piercing? I don't think so. Yeah, I got my nose pierced, guys. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so yeah, like, I'm not gonna tell you the name and stuff like that. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Anyways, so let's get into it. Okay, so the job that I was working at the time, right, they would have, like, I always worked the morning shifts at that place because that was just like my preferred, you know, shift. Like, and I had a little bit seniority, so like if I asked for a certain shift, it would get like arranged to the point where I would get it. But you know, I was messing with the morning shifts. It was nice and quiet in the morning. We really didn't run into too much problems, and if we did, it was just like once in a while, you know what I mean? So anyways, the way that this place was ran, it was like a lot of people would do stuff and like stuff that they weren't supposed to be doing and like getting away with it, or like calling out was like a normal thing or whatever. Basically, I would have to go in some mornings at 5:30, some mornings at 6, some mornings at 6:30, some at 7, but like anywhere between 5:30 and 7 basically. So this specific morning, I think the overnight person was there by themselves. Okay, so the person who was supposed to come in and help the overnight person did not come in, because it's supposed to be 2 to 3 people overnight. It was only one person that night, and so I think I went in earlier, and I'm pretty sure it was a weekend too. The manager didn't work on Saturdays, so it was most likely probably a Saturday-ish. Or if he was coming, he wasn't there yet. I'm pretty sure he wasn't coming that day, because the stuff that was going on, like, nothing was being ran. Like, he just, okay, the manager, if he didn't work, he wouldn't really care about what's going on, basically. And it was only one manager, no assistant, no none of that. Okay, so Yeah, there was only one person overnight, so I think I went in like a half an hour earlier. So like when I'm telling you all of this stuff is happening before 7 o'clock, it was crazy. So I went in, and then I think the other person who didn't come was supposed to be the morning person with me. Like they were doing a double or something like that. Either way, the person who stayed overnight was there all night by themselves, and then they were also going to stay with me for the morning shift because that other person did not come in. So he was there all night, guys, by himself. He didn't get no break, no nothing. I felt really bad. So as soon as I came in, he was like, listen, I'm gonna go on my hour break, I'm gonna go in the back and just sleep. I was like, okay, fine. Normally we do like walkies so that we could keep in contact with each other and stuff like that. So he never took a walkie. So this man, I'm working the front desk by myself. He didn't take a walkie, like whatever. But I'm just chilling because I want him to, get his break, get his rest, because that's not fair. That's like slave work to me. So I'm working the front desk, just helping people. So now, like, the type of place that it is, on the weekends, early in the morning, you're only gonna see like regulars, like people like nobody's waking up to go there at 6 o'clock in the morning if they're not a regular. Like normally we don't get new customers around that time. So I'm working the front desk, and this man, this is not the first time we've seen him, like, but normally he'll be like a nasty customer and we'll just brush it off and be like, all right, sir, like, go about your day. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Like, go about your day. So this morning he came in, he was drunk. Like, you could literally smell the alcohol off of him. And I'm just like, oh my God, here we go. Like, oh my God. So he came to me and he asked me for something. Mind you, I mentioned to y'all I was by myself. So I got people coming through the front door who I have to help. I'm on a phone call with somebody who I'm already helping. I can't just be like, hold on a minute, like, let me do this and this, and I'm gonna come back to the phone. Like, I mean, you can, but that's rude, especially if the person on the phone is already angry. Plus, they were getting help first. You know what I mean? So, normally I'm able to multitask and do both, but he wanted something very particular, like where I had to give my attention. Like I had to stop, move, go get what he wanted, and then come back. So I was just like, can you give me one moment, please? Like, he started going crazy. He was like, what the, like, just cursing, like being belligerent. Like, I cannot believe I'm a customer. Like, you're supposed to help me. And I'm like, I understand that, but I'm also doing something at the same time. Like, he wasn't even waiting for 2 minutes, y'all. Like, it was not 2 minutes. He was just belligerent. He didn't want to wait at all. He wanted to be helped right then and there. So a couple of regulars, I keep twisting and turning on this shit. I have to stay still. A couple of regulars were also in the area, like, checking in, and they stopped because the way he was coming at me. They stopped and stood there with me, and he was just like, oh, I'm gonna get it myself. Like, he was being very aggressive, just like, and he's up over 6 feet and like really, really big. So I'm like, if you guys didn't know, I'm no more than 5'2". Like, I'm no more than 5'2". So he's like, I'm gonna do it my fucking self. Like, y'all don't help nobody around here. Just literally cursing me out. Like, literally verbally attacking me. And I'm just like, I'm getting frustrated. One, because I'm by myself. Now everybody's crowding around to watch. Like, I'm just like, sir, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not that type of person, especially where if I'm in my workplace, like, I'm gonna try to be as calm as possible, because I'm somebody who, when you take me there, it's going to get a lot for me to come down from there. Like, at that point, if I'm showing out at work, I want to fight. Like, I want to fight. That's the only way. Like, I don't like being, like, making scenes and all of that. Like, that thing, that's corny to me. So he was really, really making me upset. I'm like, sir, could you please calm down? everybody's watching, because as all of this is happening, I'm still trying to help the person on the phone. He's still cursing me out, screaming at the top of his lungs. So I'm just trying to ignore him at like to a certain extent. He was like, I'm gonna do it my fucking self. And this man literally comes around, like storms, like this is the front desk. He storms around and comes behind the desk. When I say y'all, I froze. I was so shocked. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I didn't know what he was gonna do, like, because the wall that was behind us is literally a brick wall. So I'm like, this man could easily just smash my head into the brick wall. Like, he could punch me in my fucking he could punch me in my face. He could do whatever he wanted to do. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, he legit came back there. And even though there were people there watching, everybody was just like, what the hell? Like, and so when he came behind the desk, I turned my back to the door so that I could face him. And he just snatched up the thing that he wanted and threw it. And I was just like, he was so belligerent. I was like, I cannot believe this. I felt attacked. And then after that, everybody was like, call the police, because there was nobody there to help me. The only person who could help me was all the way in the back in the break room, probably sleeping. I don't know. Like, I was just so shocked. Like, is this man serious? Like, are you literally serious right now? So everybody was like, call the cops. So before I called the cops, I called my manager to update him. Mind you guys, it is before 7 in the morning. Like, I called him, so he sleep. He like, hello. I'm like, I just got attacked. Like, I didn't say like I got attacked. I'm like, this man literally just like came behind the desk and was in my face and was just, and I'm telling him, like, I'm talking so fast trying to just explain to him what happened. He's just like, is he gone? Like, okay, calm down, write down his name and I'll handle it when I come. I was like, excuse me? That's it? That's all? He did nothing. I understand you're at home, but like, so then I'm like, should I call the cops? So then I text my boyfriend. I called my mother. My brothers was on go. Like, but he was already gone at that point, and I was just so angry. And then I was even angrier that management wasn't defending me. Like, I could have literally gotten seriously hurt, and to me it seemed like you didn't care. So I'm like, what kind of management is this? Like, I was so pissed. I literally left the front desk. I went to the back, and then my coworker's there, and I'm just explaining to my coworker, like, I can't believe this has happened. He was like, why you ain't come get me? I'm like, I wasn't thinking. At that point, I totally forgot that he was even there, because he was gone for a minute, like, sleeping, and I was just so busy trying to do everything else. I was shocked, y'all. Like, we not having that. My brothers was like, no. Like, everybody around me was just like, that's not okay. You had every right to call the police. I did not call the police because, I don't know, like, I just felt like they would have done the same thing that my manager did, and would have just been like, okay, like, he's not allowed back here. Because there were situations similar to that where they didn't really do much. And yeah, after that, guys, I still worked there for a long time. I don't know, like, me, when I get comfortable with a job, I don't like to do the whole job interview process and stuff like that. So I was just like, whatever, if it happens again, then that's different. But yeah, I still work there. I was just so scared that day, y'all, because not of him, but like of what he could have did. Like, this man was so tall, so big. Like, all I saw was like my head going into the brick wall, and that's what I did not want. Okay. My advice to y'all, if you're ever in a situation like that, take it serious, because it is serious. And honestly, I wish I would have took it more serious. The only thing that they did was ban him, so he wasn't allowed to come back. So at least they did that, but they only did that after like I continued pressing the issue. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my story time for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below, let me know if you like my hat, because the merch is coming, and let me know how you like this blonde on me. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video.